Hi, welcome to stream. How is everyone doing today? Ami, I am very sorry to hear that. Not muted, not muted. Okay, thank you. Good. Phil actually was right here before I had to push him off because I couldn't get to my mouse to click to open stream properly. But both boys have been super needy today. Booba has been screaming at me all day. So if you hear extra Booba screams, can't figure out what that's about. I don't know what his problem is. But anyway, he wants to say hi. Anyway, we're back for Doki Doki Literature Club. Booba screams. I know. He's been such a cuddle bug today, but he keeps like climbing onto me to cuddle, and then something's not right, something in the air, so he leaves. And then he comes back 2 minutes later and yells in my face. Like, make it make sense, Booba, what is happening? And he left. He doesn't even like me anymore. It's fine. Filson's here. He's on the ground. Proven by my Outlast streams. God, I really need to finish Outlast, you guys. But I need the mental fortitude to get through that. I've been getting through it. It's been fine. I'm doing great. By the time I get back to it, I'm gonna be like, what was I doing? Big mug, thank you. I have my peach mango tea today. We went yesterday and stocked up on fresh teas. Oh my god, it's hot as hell. Okay. And another big mug. Thank you. Oh my god, Outlast is actually so fun. It's just also terrifying. I'm simultaneously having so much fun and also like, why did I sign up for this? Why did I sign up for this? But I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying it because that's what it's all about. That we're all having fun. Because if I'm not having fun, you're not having fun. But I do love Outlast. I will get back to it. I think once we finish Doki Doki, which is soon-ish, we can finish Outlast for the next spooky Monday. Oh yeah, and Outlast will be back at the regular time, Jay, so you won't have to worry about it. You can be work pants Jay, but not working Jay. Okay, all right, let's go Doki Doki. Okay, again, guys, does anyone have any input? When do we do the side stories? Do we finish the main story real quick? Or do we go in for a side story now? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If anybody has any input, I'm gonna take a sip. Let me know. Oh god, it's still fucking hot. What am I doing? Okay, it's fine. Alright, let me get the spoon out of there so I don't stab myself or whatever. No idea. Okay, great. That's shocking, Moth. Also, hi, Moth. Okay, well, nobody answered. Everyone hates me. That's fine. We'll just play the main game. Alright. I'm giving Gucci? With the basic ass white clothes and bracelets and collar? What do you mean? This is necklace. Come on. I finished the main story in the regular version, not the plus. Also, this is my old shirt that I actually gave to my roommate, and I just took it back because I realized I didn't have anything else pink to wear for Doki Doki Monday. And also, yes, this is a really old necklace actually that I just unearthed because I was like, I want something. It was just looking too plain. Thank you for noticing. Okay, you've never watched any of the side stories because they're not scary. Okay, true. I mean, most of this game is technically, like, not scary. It just takes a turn. You know. Oh, fuck. Okay, speaking of which. Okay, no. Sayori's gonna be fine. Did I really leave off right before? Okay, no, it's actually fine. Fuck, okay. Yeah, we'll finish it first, and then we'll do the side stories. God damn it. Why did I do this? Okay. 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 It's the day of the festival. Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys are all right. We'll definitely do the side stories at the end. We won't cut into the main story. As much as I may want to put this day off. Okay. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But she's late, for no reason. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Yes, Seb, I know you guys are pushing for Simulacra next. That did seem fun. So that is definitely up on the list. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I'm not getting any music. Should there be music for this part? The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. Sayori and Yuri. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Why can't I just focus on Sayori? Worms! You're the first one here. Is there supposed to be music? It's so quiet. Okay. MC does have two hands. You're right. You're right. You know what? Far be it for me to deny a polycule. My fucking bad. Okay. Oh, no, okay, there's sounds. There's not supposed to be music. I don't know why I didn't just try that in the first place. Sorted it out. Okay. I'm the first one here. Great. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. If she has to paint extra stuff on the banner. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. And somehow also interested parties. Yeah, I don't know why all these girls are into MC. Like, how can an entire club have the worst taste known to man? It's honestly amazing. I know, like people group together, but fuck. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. Are we trying to impress Monica too? We don't have 3 hands. So that's the one I'll be performing. Holy shit. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. Haha, that dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Oh, guys, it hurts. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. How have you not been thinking about that literally every second since she said it? Honestly, hi, Glue Eater, welcome. God, you know who needs to eat some glue? MC. He could use some fucking glue. Holy crap. Okay. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Yeah, dude. What? Holy shit. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Yes, bro, run. You should take a little responsibility for her, Worms. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Monica, that's so fucked up. That's fucked up. Leave the fucked up jokes to my chat. They got you covered. Exchange? Oh, what? Did I miss that? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. Yeah. Definitely. And the club president should definitely know about private conversations. But I stammer, embarrassed. Yes, excellent quote, Seb. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Ooh, quote number 69. Nice. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. God. That we're a couple now? I fully forgot about that. I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. In true MC fashion, fuck! I am the MC. I forgot that I asked her out. Guys, it's okay. You can take me out back and shoot me. I deserve it. Sayori, I'm so sorry. Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? No, I want to run home to Sayori. My girlfriend, who I just remembered exists, and is depressed. They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. Almost. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. The no music is so eerie, guys. I need them to play music right now. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. MC graphic design is my passion, real and true. It's one that I haven't read before. I know it might be the point. Okay. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Whole lot of get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of... Monica. This is she, Monica? Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Fuck! It does hit different now. Shit. Okay. Like, the she is definitely Monica, right? I'm not crazy. Like, Monica's saying fucked up shit and doing crazy programming. Fuck. It just... I know. I love a poem that is like mic drop at the end. Bang. It just stops moving. Fuck. This is raw AF. Continue. Okay. What is this? Reading the poem. I get a pit in my stomach. Oh, do you? Worms? What's wrong? The way... I mean, now that I know, I obviously know about Monica, but like, printing that without anything? You're just like, this is fine. Put it in the pamphlet. Let's go. Also, kind of gonna scare off anyone that wants to join the club anyway, but I guess you don't really want that. Hi, lady. And yes, it does. Fuck. Okay. Also, the get out of my head before I do what she said or whatever. Like, Monica. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Girl, I am not coming back. And you know this. We all know this. I am gonna be different from here on. So... I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica! Monica calls that out after me. She's evil for real. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. Yeah, dude. The fuck? It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Yeah, you're also dating now. I mean, and you've also been best friends and lived beside her and just kind of barged in there whenever you want. So, like, that helps. If I just started dating someone and the first day we were dating, they barged into my house to wake me up, I don't know. I'd be a little fucked up. But if they were my neighbor that I've known forever, maybe it'd be okay. Yeah. Yeah, Monica's evil as hell, but I can't help but, like... I don't know, I like her, man. I respect the evil. I don't know. Oh, God, okay. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I don't think that's all she needs. I think maybe she needs professional help. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Bruh. Okay, like, I get it. I remember guys in high school, and like, yeah, if you don't have experience with this stuff, you know, maybe they're not gonna get it. But like, it feels next level. It really just feels like a lot. God, okay. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Yeah, get this girl some Wellbutrin immediately. Sayori? Is there a backstory that I think could save him from being such an asshole? If he was maybe, like, lobotomized last week, and this is, like, his first week of living? Maybe. Then... really, what are you gonna do? It's amazing that he's walking and talking. But barring that, yeah, I'm hard-pressed to think of anything else. Like, Christ. Okay. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. She's just sleeping, and he's gonna wake her up, and we're gonna go to the festival, and she's gonna read her fucked up poem, and it's gonna be fine. It'll maybe alert someone that she's having problems, and they'll call the proper authority. That really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Yeah. In any case, it just feels right. Yeah, plotless game. There's no plot. It actually just goes well. It's a great game. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? There really should be a mod for that, actually, yeah. A mod where everything's fine and she has to read the poem. Could be fun. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. The way it still scared me, bro. Holy shit, okay. Wake up, dummy. An exception has occurred. Well, start shaking her awake. What the hell? What the hell? I think at this point, we can say the fuck word. I think this warrants... Let him say fuck. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Guy who's never talked to Sayori before in his life, I guess. It's like we didn't have that conversation. What in the frickety frack? Period. He should say that. Honestly. No, the music is really good. The music reminds me of listening to old creepy Vocaloid songs when I was like 12. That's what it's giving. And I love it. Yeah, graphic suicide fine. Fuck? Let's be for real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. Was it? Or maybe was that just for you? That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. And then you went to school and didn't even wake her up. Okay, do we think if he had got her up, like gone straight there before he went all the way to school, that she would have still been alive? Or do we think she did it like overnight? Because I can't decide what I think is the truth. God, okay. Oh, backwards music. Ah! Backwards music freaks me right out. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Christ, okay. Then why would she do this? Yeah, no, it's perfectly creepy, lady. Like, it really is just excellent ambiance. I was asking for music. Hi, Bill! Hi! For music. So... Hey, baby Bill. Oh, right for the mic. Yeah. Bill. She doesn't look... Yeah, I guess that's fair. Maybe if we had gone, you know, before we went to school, then... Purring? Then she would have been okay. What if we stew on that for the rest of our lives? We could harbor a whole lot of guilt over it. Yay! Come on, man. Why you gotta mute me? You don't like... Seriously. This fucking guy. Okay, okay. Okay, that's enough. Okay? Oh, you think 2 to 4 a.m.? That's usually what they put it at? Shit, we should have woke her up good and early, I guess. Damn, 2 to 4 a.m. I need a corner up in here. Hi. Okay, that's enough muting me, I think. How about that? Can I get to my mouse? Can I use my mouse? No? Okay. That's fine. Am I muted? I should be unmuted, right? Oh god. Are you freaking OBS out? Are we... See, okay, here's the thing. I would give him a little kiss. Oh, hello. But I am wearing lip stuff right now, and if he comes out with red lipstick on his face, I don't know that my roommate would love that. Hi. I kiss you with my nose. Okay. He's too light colored. I could give Booba a kiss, but not hi. You're just gonna, oh, we're gonna sit on my hand? That's fine. Okay. That's great. Oh my god, he's fully laying down on my hand. I have the mouse. Luckily, but he's right over my wrist. I love you! Furry tummy on my wrist! Proofy's cheating on her, yes. Actually, no, it would be Booba. He's in a committed relationship with Booba. Okay. Where's my roommate's sense of adventure? You're so right. I actually do think she would think it was hilarious if she came home and Bilson had a kiss mark on his forehead. Okay. Hi. Confessing to her. Yeah, I'm reading now. Oh, a little one. A little one. You can't see it terribly. Except now I have the price I pay. Okay. Bye-bye, Bill. I love you. All right. Filson with a smooch should be an emoji. Fuck. Write that down. Write that down. You're so right. Guys, I've been quite out of it this week, but I want to get back to making emojis and art and stuff. I was just saying that. This is so unrelated to Sayori, who's hanging here. But you know how it is. Nope, this is unsharpened. Not helpful. This is just a piece of wood. Okay, also not helpful. Okay, that's a selfie stick. Nope, this one's white. Guys, it shouldn't be this hard. Also white. Fuck me. Ha! Red pen. Okay, sorry. God. Okay, selfie stick, get out of here. Why do I just have a stick in my pencil? Whatever. What am I writing down? Fill with a smooch. By the time I found what I needed, I couldn't even remember what I was writing. Okay. Alright. Okay, I should reorganize my desk. Who thinks I should do that? Anyway, Booba blowing a kiss. Bill receiving a kiss on the forehead? You're a fucking genius. Oh my god. Gay. Yes, I love it. I did take my Adderall. Can you believe it? I did take my Adderall today. It's really sad. But I've been waking up early, you guys. I've been waking up quite early lately since I got home with jet lag. Big mug, thank you. And so now I'm taking my Adderall like 3 hours early, so it's wearing off 3 hours early. I did do too many things. I canceled an old gym membership that I've been paying for no reason for like a year. Pride Month emojis, gay cats. Yes, exactly right. Exactly right. Okay. Cat hair everywhere. Okay. I know. Oh, it just went right on the... Okay. It's fine. It's fine, guys. I'm good. Hey, let's get back to it. We should make plans for Pride Month. Yeah, for stream. There will be those. We'll do that. Okay. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's behind me. Okay, it's fine. But that was a different paper. You saw Project Hail Mary for the 3rd time? I was just thinking about going to see it tomorrow, all by my lonesome, because my roommate works, but Tuesday's cheap night, and I really want to see it again. Anyway, okay, Gay Games June. I could do that. I could do that. Alright. Back to this. Side stories are even gayer? I love that. I was just asking, lady, I think before you were here, I was like, when should I play the side stories? I think we decided we'll play when I finish this playthrough, but I'm excited to see. Booba and Bill fighting the homophobic dog? What homophobic dog? Hello? Okay, I've actually never seen a movie on my own. Is that sad? I've always wanted to. I should. I can do things on my own. I'm big. I'm not very fond of gay people, dog. Okay, can you remind me to look that up? Cause I don't know the homophobic dog. Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. Yeah, it's all your fault. That's some more guilt you should carry, man. Yeah, lady, I think I figured that out. Cause I've done everything I think I could do for Sayori, but like, yeah, it was a lose-lose because either she's unhappy because I'm with someone else and she hates herself for that because she should want me to be happy and fuck her own desires, or I tell her that I like her and she's like, no, you can't like me because I am garbage, and then she kills herself. So what about the route where I call a mental health professional? Oh my god, I'm watching Lord of the Rings right now, actually. I'm in the middle of the second one. Anyway. Okay, rip to Sayori. We're about to lose you forever. Maybe we could find a different day, Moth, if it's still playing this week. But yes. Here's a cupcake and a therapist. Secret third option. I'm pressing that button so hard. I think that would help her. She loves a cupcake, and she needs a therapist. That's not what Sayori needed at all. Wow, you don't say. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And we're just picking that up now. Okay. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. It is. You're the worst, MC. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it had always been. No. I know you don't remember this, but we've tried that. It doesn't work. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Incorrect. Loud and incorrect buzzer. Screw the literature club. Yeah, fuck those guys. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. You should, like, call someone, I think. Probably, like, 911 or whatever that is for you. Nothing I do can bring her back. Like, yeah. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. It really isn't that, because she's gonna be gone. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Great. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Yeah, like call her parents or something. Maybe. Anyone? Bueller? I think I tried loading the game last time. Excellent, thank you, Omni. Thank you, Jay, for appreciating the Bueller. Okay, I did. Alright. Excellent, thank you, guys. I don't remember anything, so. Alright, well, shall we, let's start a new game. Yay! Oh, blah, blah. Big mug, thank you. I love you, peach mango tea. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That's That's crazy, because there's no one there, man. Big mug! Thank you. Yeah, that's... Thank you, I did love it some more. He's having hallucinations now, you guys. That girl is... Blah, 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 blah. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Ah, yes. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Cthulhu, the eldritch beast. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Like, exactly. His childhood friend, maybe, you know what? Maybe she's his imaginary friend now. So that's fine. You want to commission someone to do an emote of Cthulhu in a Sayori wig? Listen, I could take commissions. I could do it. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let him catch up to me. Yeah, that sounds like a beautiful children's book. Walking to school with Cthulhu, my best friend. Toast in his mouth with a schoolgirl outfit on. The schoolgirl outfit stays on. Correct. My god. It does sound like a 2000s era cartoon. That's actually so correct. Yeah. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together, and I'm a lonely loser because I'm kind of a dick. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Something's different. Yeah. It shows... This is because Sarah's a sub. I'm crying. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Dude. That's crazy. Cause like, I'm pretty sure when I went to anime club that one time in 9th grade, it was mostly girls. I think. I don't know. But they were definitely there. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. You know what? He seems like just a loser now, but I feel like the incel pipeline can act fast, man. It can happen. So, I don't have high hopes. Yes, lady with the just yes. Yeah. God. I know, it's crazy. Literally that, Jay. Like, I'm very much in fandom spaces, and it's so full of women. What? How are these dudes being like, there's no women there? Do you have a disorder where you can't see women? That is so sad. I'm so sorry. I would probably just backflip off a cliff if that was true for me, but thank God. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Me when I think about clubs. Clubs. Yeah. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. No, that's extremely real, Jay. That is very true. Like, once you actually look at the community space, you're like, oh. Oh yeah, there's tons of everyone here, to be quite honest. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Worms? Hey! Floating squares that assembled into Monica? Monica? That's so also extremely real on me. Yeah. It sounds, yeah, like, it's really easy to cultivate, like, an in-group, like a echo chamber, and then be like, well, this is the whole world. And it's like, hey, maybe, I don't know, go outside, and people will just be like, hey, how are ya? And it's pretty normal. So, The internet's a fun place, hey guys? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. I'm sorry, Seb, what? Oh my god, Lemon! Hi, Lemon! Thank you for raiding me! It's good to see you. Hey, Squidge! Been a minute as well. What were you guys just streaming? I assume not Doki Doki. You got to watch Lemon stream? I had a friend over until like right before stream ended, but I did see the notification. Oh, hello! What were you streaming? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, kind of evil. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Pet is like, it's like a little endearing term. Thank you! I love these headphones. I love them so much. My hair is really curly though, so sometimes if I'm not wearing the right hairstyle, I can't wear these headphones and I have to wear my little ones because the hair just comes out like this from the side and looks crazy. But these are my favorite headphones. You were playing Super Mario Galaxy? I love Super Mario Galaxy! Wait, should I play Super Mario Galaxy? That was like my first Mario Wii game that I ever had, and I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to replay. But I actually just got Tomodachi Life on my Switch because my roommate like became obsessed with seeing reels about Tomodachi Life. And so that's what we've been playing at the moment. And I shouldn't start another game right now because it's kind of consuming us. But it's fine. Okay. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Lies. Lies. She came in here for me. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? The stream was good! We've, well, we witnessed Sayori's suicide. But other than that, it's been great. She's no longer real, but that's fine. It happens every time, honestly. Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Hi, Axolotl! About that. I actually quit the debate club. Us and Sayori just hanging out. Jay! Really? You quit? Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? I'm sorry. I forgot I said that. Quotes are so fun. What? No, Monica is peak. It's real. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? The quotes come up and I just see old things that I've said that like, or that you guys have said that I do not remember and they kill me. My lord, I regret to inform you that we've been besieged by the infernal Bop It. That one's fairly new and yet so good. Instant classic. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Bring it the tear to mine eye. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I do love to be Kung Pao Penis, it's so true. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga's literature too. But girls can't like manga, we already know that. What? I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. That's my bad for having eyes. Real. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Bro, I must have misheard her. Literally, girls have never ever seen anime or manga. That's for boys. Hey, Worms. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The cupcakes got us the first time, which, respectable. The second time... Women? Girls can read manga? In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? That's true. That's true. Shonen is the only anime. Shoujo... Is that some kind of soup? I won't ask you to join, but... Girls can read? Yuri's rolling over in the grave. She's not even in yet. If you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone like Monica? It's a fair question given that he can't. That's true. We've also established that. And Yuri really established that. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Worms. You know that? He's not. He's really not. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Okay. Sure. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. I can picture him, like, leaning forward, like, arms hanging as he's walking all sadly. Fucking loser. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Whoa! Okay, I keep forgetting that they do that the second time. It's fine. Okay. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Girls, could you be normal? Huh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Spoken like a true lesbian. Correct. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Worms. All words escape me in this situation. Bro, I saw 3 girls in a room and I forgot how to speak. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, good night, B. Bye. God. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. Wait. Seen what? What did I miss? Seen... Huh? Oh, the Dragon Ball community, I see. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. That's fair. You know what, lady, actually? I honestly can't argue with you there. I thought this was like a phenomenon that just happened on TV or like in games or whatever. And then I tried to watch X-Files and Scully was on screen. And I kept having to rewind whenever she was there and speaking because I didn't know what she was saying because she's too pretty. Anyway, MC, maybe I understand you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. Like, Scully wasn't even my gay awakening. My gay awakening was Kristen Stewart. But yeah, Scully really, damn. So I ran into Worms in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Katra! I love that. I love that. I also love Katra. That's real. That's real and I get it. Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Also, your furry awakening? Oh. Why don't you come sit down, Worms? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Booba, what are you doing? Okay. That's fine. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Monica didn't- yeah, I was thinking that too, Axolotl, actually. Monica didn't want Natsuki to make cupcakes. Because she was like, he's all mine this time. I see you, Monica. I know what you're doing. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Yes, the worm! Oh my god, 2 worms. Yes, I still need to make the worms emoji. Let me write that down as well. Now that I have my pen nearby. There we go. I do think Natsuki makes good cupcakes. I feel like because she picked it up from a manga, I know how hyperfixation goes, and she definitely perfected that shit just to be like her favorite manga. I know it. Yeah. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Yeah, I'm sure we can do that if you maybe stop killing everyone. She's autistic enough, she's an expert. Honestly, so true. That's true. I trust her. Right, Natsuki? Oh, check this shrimp. Oh, no cracks that time. I have been doing yoga, guys, not to brag, but I've been doing a little bit of yoga every night before bed. I've started a new habit, and maybe it's helping. Well, yeah, for real. For real. I've been doing at least like 15 to 25 minutes of yoga every night. And I'm very proud of myself, thank you, because, man, my body was really hurting. Because I was just sitting around. But today, when I do it tonight, that'll be 1 week. 1 week. 1 week does not a habit make, but if I can keep it up, I'll be very pleased. Thank you. Yay. I genuinely, all winter, I was such like a little slug. Just laying on the couch. I barely moved at all. Thank you. And I've really been feeling it. I'm like, why does my whole body hurt? I wonder. So, yeah, literally, it's just me doing the worm for 20 minutes. I'm about to get so shredded. I'm gonna have a 20 pack on my body. God, if I could do the worm, wouldn't that be so fun? I'll have to practice. Just kidding, I'm scared. I feel like I'll hurt myself. But maybe if I keep up yoga. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true, yeah. You're right, Axolotl. It is giving Monica's feels like attention needs to be earned, and that's why she's doing the most. I already got a 2-pack? Yeah, 2 and 20 is like pretty much the same. Exactly. I'm basically there. Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Yeah, it's almost like, you know, a lot of different people read. Just not you, MC. I need a 20-pack of chicken nuggets, but okay, I'll be here all week. Thanks, guys. I mean, honestly, the thing is, the only thing Monica needed to hack to get us was to allow herself to be dateable. You know how many people would have picked her? She's really going incorrectly about this. Honestly. I do need 20 packs of that Renesmee Demogorgon cereal. I'm down a couple more boxes. It's just really good. It's like a good little snack. It's good with milk and without milk. Anyway. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Booba, what are we doing? Hey, we're not gonna fit through there, are we? Hey, are we gonna fit through there? Okay, that's fine. Don't eat my plant. I'm looking at you. Okay, sorry. She's not very good at making changes. I forgot. I did forget that she does say that. Fair enough, I guess, but she should surely with enough determination and enough trial and error. Maybe the better way is to make herself dateable. Booba, I see you trying to eat my plant. What did the plant do to you? Was it mean? No, so don't bite it. Anyway. Ugh. She's really bad at coding. Okay, fair. That's fair. I can't argue with that. Who's worse with technology, Monica or me? Definitely me. Because I also wouldn't know how to corrupt my friends. At least coding wise. Maybe the old fashioned way. But she's doing better than I would be. She at least had a classroom left. I think I would have fucked it up worse than that. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. I wasn't even allowed to have a kettle in my university dorm. What do you mean the teachers gave you permission? Whatever. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Right, what teachers? I forgot. This is a school with no teachers. I forgot. It's a school run by Amazon or whatever. No cashiers, no teachers, no problem. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. The teachers are all imaginary. This whole thing is imaginary. Everyone's actually in an asylum right now. And they're just having a shared delusion, I think. It's fine. Monica would not touch a video game with a 10-foot pole, and she's forced to play. Yeah, that's fair. I could see that. But I think she'd be really mad about it. Like, I think if she was forced to play... Wait. Does buns mean good or bad? Does buns mean good or bad? I don't know. Oh my god, Seb, I forgot you changed your background. Buns means bad. Okay. Okay, I've learned a new slang. Thank you. Oh, as an ass. Oh, okay, that's meta. That's like, you're playing 5D chess here. I wasn't ready for that. Got it, yeah. She'd be really mad about losing though, and I think she would maybe kill people about it. I don't know. That's not... Insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Cheeks or booty cheeks. Got it. Got it. Noted. You guys are teaching me. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Worms, what kind of things do you like to read? You know... instruction manuals, sometimes. Maybe he really loves IKEA. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Bunnies do have so much attitude! I love bunnies. They're so cute. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. See, she'd scream into a pillow, but then I think she would secretly, like, code murder. I don't know. I don't trust her. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I could learn how to read. I'm not too old. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, Axolotl. That's great. I'm sure that won't turn out badly for you at all. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I'm crying. Excellent use of the angry booba emoji. That is so true. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I have been thinking about reading Lord of the Rings next. Recently, I've been thinking about reading Lord of the Rings next, is what I'm trying to say. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. The books are an experience. Wait, have you read the book, Seth? You must tell me more, because, yeah, I've been debating it. I don't know. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Oh? What's that, Omni? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Did she say that the first time? The mask? I love the spacing. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I know, that's what I mean. Like, does she really say that the first time? Because that's kind of wild. If I was like, oh, I love horror, and Monica said that, I don't know. I definitely don't think she means it in a nice way. Like, okay, that's fair. That is true, Axolotl. I hate him and I think he sucks. However, I don't know that anyone deserves to watch every single one of their friends die in succession. So I can get behind that one. I will say. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. I will definitely read the Lord of the Rings books next, because this year I've only read all the Ender's Games books and a whole bunch of Discworld, and I want to change it up. And I read Normal People, which I don't think I would recommend. The backhanded compliments are wild. I've heard about the Mask movie. That is true. Yes. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Sing It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. That is wild to say. Bruh. Damn, okay. Speaker for the Dead was the best. 100%. Speaker for the Dead was the best. That was... Speaker for the Dead was actually the book he originally wanted to write, and he had to write Ender's Game as like to set the scene, so you know what happened to Ender and why he's there and why he's like that. Really good. Eventually, I think the books delve a little bit. They were still interesting, and I still liked them, but they delved a little bit too much into, I could tell that he's Mormon. And that marriage and having kids was like the most important thing in the world to him. And I was like, oh, I just don't know if that's true. So yeah, I just kind of had to take those with a grain of salt when that stuff would happen. But yeah, the first several books are quite good though, I will say. I enjoyed them. Oh, that's actually a fair point, Omni. She could have removed the speaking for MC. That would make sense. But also the trauma could also be that. I actually don't remember the movie The Mask, so maybe. Yeah, that's Lady extremely real and fair. Definitely, as the books get on, you can feel the Mormonism creeping in. And this is why all art is political. Huh. It's informed by the creator. But anyway, not my point. Jay was in high school 5 minutes ago. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Monica, you reading this shit? You shouldn't murder people you don't know. That's true. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Exactly, only murder your friends. That's the Monica way. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Yeah, that's awkward, isn't it? Most murderers do murder people they know. That's true. So, be nice to the people you know. Oh. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh, Axolotl. Sure. I might regret saying that, but now I'm intrigued. The next time we meet, we'll all share with each other. That way everyone's even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. Hi, Lemon! Only 12 in a box of Christmas cards, and that's true. And the way to deal with that is not to buy more Christmas cards, because that's crazy and expensive. In this economy, no. You should do murders. And that'll help. And that'll be really helpful. And you might be helping other people too, who also had those people on their Christmas card list. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Anyway, I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Worms? Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, true, Seb. Don't tell them about this one. Huh? What's that? Wild. Okay, you've thought about this, Axolotl. Have you considered writing murder mysteries? Could be lucrative. Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. See, a knife is renewable unless you're in, like, say, The Last of Us. Or Resident Evil, I don't know. And then your knives break every 3 stabs. Fucking... This economy, man, they're just producing shitty knives. They don't make them like they used to. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not mad about that. I have a fancy knife set, okay? I feel like I could get a few more stabs out of that, but what do I know? Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and Hi, Slopez! Oh my god, Slopez, it's been a million years! Welcome! Also, I meant to ask you before, I couldn't find your YouTube channel. Please tell me what it was again, because I wanted to check it out, and I felt bad, and then I didn't see you for a while. But, I'm sorry, what? Oh, tracking animal training. Interesting. Okay, you guys all definitely know more about this than I do. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Don't piss off Axolotl. Yes, Axolotl. We love you. We would never piss you off. We should all be best friends. Yay! But... Oh, damn! Endangered plant species. Okay. You're really thinking here. I'm sorry, I thought... Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Worms. The thing is... Ah, okay, work schedule change. Well, I hope it's been good busy. Sometimes being busy at work is nice because the time passes faster, but other times it can be a lot. So, I hope it's been good busy. We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Sorry, your bestie is dead. Yeah, and I killed her. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm defenseless against letting people down, so I get it. Lopez, let me write that down. I feel like I looked that up, but I couldn't find it. But I will find it this time, I'm sure. All right. At least money, that is good in this economy, as we've been talking about today. Money is nice. That is true. Silly, okay, and put acapella. Okay, got it. Thank you. I'm sorry for what you saw, but she's so fucking dead. Yeah, she's so dead, she ceased to exist. Like, ever. She died and retroactively never lived. Thank you for dropping into the Discord, Seth. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You have a few thousand views and some followers? That's awesome! Hell yeah! We love to see it. That's such a nice feeling. That's great. I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Oh, do you think that? Sev, you should eat. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. Maybe I'll fry up some chickpeas for dinner. Okay, stop. I'm not thinking about food. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Worms? Yeah. Ooh, I do love chorizo. Stop! I said stop. I'm not thinking about food. Dang. If I could eat one domesticated animal, what would it be and why? Oh, that'd be tough. Sometimes I want to say Booba. He's so cute. I just want to eat him up. But then I'd be really sad after. So I guess not Booba. But I don't know. Do I want to eat a domesticated animal? I've heard guinea pig is really good. But I feel like low-key horse? I may have eaten horse because wasn't there that whole thing about horse and the IKEA meatballs many years ago? Pretty sure I'd eaten my IKEA meatballs by that point, so maybe I've eaten horse. Who knows? Fish, true. But I don't think I'd want to eat like a goldfish. Like, I don't know if that would be delicious. I don't know. Maybe. I had fish last night. I made breaded tilapia. It was really good. But I guess I wouldn't have a pet tilapia, so that doesn't really count. Sadly, my favorite meat is actually venison, like deer, which I love deers. But holy shit. They're really good. But I don't eat it often though, because I can't hunt. It's not for me. It's not for me. I need cognitive dissonance. Mind you, everyone thinks I'm a vegan all the time. I'm like really not a vegan. Respect for that, but like I can't do it. But every restaurant I go to is like, oh, and we have like a vegan menu. Did I ask? I've had friends that have known me for years. They're like, oh, they have vegan stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. Awesome. I'm happy for them. And they're like, oh, you're not vegan? Bro, I've known you for a million years. What do you mean? I'm not vegan. I have resting vegan face? Fuck, I knew it. So many people. So many people. I don't know why. Fried rattlesnake? I would try that. I would try that. I don't know. I could do it. Tastes like chicken. Classic. Why does everything taste like chicken? Never forget eagle emoji. Yeah. Gator? Yes, yes, Texas. Makes sense. I think we have rattlesnakes up here. I don't know if I've ever known anyone to fry them, but maybe we're missing out. It could be fun, right? I've never been to Texas. I've never been that low. I think in the States I've been... No, that's not true. I've been to Florida. That's not true. When I was a kid, I went to Florida once. Because we had family out there. But other than that, like I've been to like Kansas, Missouri, I think is maybe like the middle. That's as far as I got. Florida was nice when I remember, but now I'm scared of Florida Man. I didn't know about Florida Man when I was like 2. Maybe I would have been more scared if I did. Random people come up to you thinking you're blind? That's actually crazy, Axolotl. Do you wear sunglasses a lot? And like bump into things? I don't know, that's wild. Search my birthday in Florida Man? Oh my god, okay. Chase a tornado. You would chase a tornado? I'm so scared of those things. We had a tornado, like not far from me a while ago, like several years ago. But like, it messed up some shit. No, thank you. Ooh. Oh, look, what do you mean you look blind? That's so crazy. I'm crying. Yes, everyone wished Sev a happy 167th birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. So, hell yeah. Congrats, Sev, on being the oldest human alive. It's really impressive. Every year, we're shocked. Another one. Happy 167 million years old. Amazing. You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really left after all this, I'd be super pissed. You have a Jurassic birthday? Oh, I thought you said I have a Jurassic birthday. I was like, wow, you and Sev are like the same age, hey? But yes, I was born at a very young age. Not me, I was born just like this. Worms, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. I can't read anymore. Also, guys, I've never seen Jurassic Park. I just wanted to share that fact. I don't know. Yeah, I got it, Slopez. It took me a second. I'm the slow one. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Oh, I'm sure you will. No, I haven't seen Jurassic Park. I think we tried to watch it once at Moth's house when we were kids. But everybody was like talking and not paying attention, and so I saw like none of it. And that's the most I've seen of Jurassic Park. Yeah, Sam's sprinting back to the computer because she heard I haven't seen Jurassic Park. It's perfect. I love that, Omni. The Cars movie's great, so, you know. I should do a reaction to it, to Jurassic Park? Oh my god. You lived it? Yeah, exactly. Live stream movie time. If I'm ever too lazy to play a game, I could always throw on a movie. Yeah, I'm sure she'll do everything to give me a great time. Thanks, I guess. The Invincible series? Like, no, that's The Incredibles. Okay, I forgot about The Invincibles. But yeah, I was like, I've seen The Incredibles. What? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring next morning so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Worms, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Thanks. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Who do I think is more toxic? Natsuki and Monica, Natsuki and Yuri, Natsuki and Sayori. I love that Natsuki is just like the common denominator in all of those ones. Sayori and Yuri, Sayori and Monica, Yuri times Monica. I think Sayori times Monica. Because, like, Monica really pushed her to the edge, man. Like, you think Sayori and Yuri? Interesting. I would like to know why. I would like to hear more about this. I don't even remember what the Invincibles is. So I will not agree to anything. However, I heard. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. The Great Worms have spoken. I don't know. Listen. I think she's whispering not sweet nothings, but evil everythings in Sayori's ear, and I think it worked. Yes, okay, Slopez, bye! Have fun at work, and also I will. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Great. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer. Glow. Why can't I read grow? Grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Guys, am I crazy, or does this look... Just to the left here, does this look like an open manhole in the middle of the street? The way that it's shaded? I think perhaps we should fall in there. Yeah. Right? Like, is this not an open manhole? I don't think that's allowed. Sayori's down the manhole! Holy fuck, we need to get a rope! God. Oh, that's true. That's true. Actually, yeah, I didn't think about that Monica's moving Natsuki's manga just to fuck with her on purpose. I guess, like, because I wouldn't do that, I didn't think of that. But that is fucked up. Leave her alone. She's malnourished. Oh my god. Not a rope! Fuck! Hey, you're right. We will get a ladder. The rope is canceled. Goddamn. Big mug. Woo! Sayori, I'm so sorry. If you can hear me, we're not sending a rope. Oh god. The rope is canceled. Well, I think a ladder will do. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yeah. I love that I looked up and everyone's like, not a rope! I've unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it? Yes. Sayori and Natsuki do have a really fun dynamic, actually. I do like that. Because, you know, like Sayori coming and eating the little cupcake or whatever. Or the cookie, brought her a cookie as well. I'm into it. I'm here. Okay. Okay. I mean, my friends aren't, like, usually a jigsaw puzzle, but I guess I'm open to new things. Hello? Okay. Well, didn't see a poem there, but okay. All right, let's shit. Okay, let's go for Natsuki this time, maybe? Because last time we did Natsuki the first day, and then we did Yuri. So should we just go for Natsuki the whole time? Because we didn't do her fucked up ending. Yeah, maybe that would be good. Okay. People low-key present Sayori as a complete idiot. No, she's kind of smart. Yeah, exactly. She is, like, she's working behind the scenes. If she was a complete idiot, I think she would have less depression. Like, I think she would be chilling a lot more. But, we were on the Yuri route. Yeah, okay, last time, no, because last time, when we got to this point, we did Natsuki for one day. Because I think chat suggested it because we wanted to see something. And then we switched to Yuri. And that's when we got the whole pissed on poetry. Yeah, so then I'm thinking, maybe, yeah, I'm like, do I need to go for Yuri the first day and then switch to Natsuki? Or should I do just Natsuki the whole way? Yeah. Cause yeah, is there anything I missed with Yuri on the first day that didn't come up in the second? Fuck it, I'll do it. Okay. Uncontrollable. Incongruent. You have a really good joke? Okay. Disarray. Infallible. Massacre. You have a really good joke if I go Natsuki the whole way? And you can't tell it if I do Yuri first? For the one day? Well, shit. I love a really good joke. Speaking of jokes, exactly. The baguette? Yeah. Also, I want a baguette now. Maybe I am really hungry. I just ate. It's fine. Okay. Shit. Then maybe I should do it. There was once a guy who met the most British girl ever with very big boobs. You know why he fell in love with her? Do tell. It might still work? Okay. It's really easy to do Yuri's. I'm not even like struggling much at all. Perfect. Perfect. So easy. Because we're sampling TTs. Bruh. Boo. Oh yes, please. I love a dad joke. I love a dad joke. Yeah, Act 2 is easy because I don't have to. It's really picking between Natsuki and Sayori that is the hardest. Because like, Yuri's pretty simple. If I feel like I'd read it on DeviantArt. There we go. Hi again, worms. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. The music sounds fucked, does it? I wasn't even listening. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in. Oh, yep, there it was. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh! Okay, cool face. Damn. Sayori's emotions, Natsuki's cute words. Sayori's emotions. Okay, interesting. That is a good... Okay, that's a good way to remember it. Thank you. The soundtrack forgot to take its Adderall. Oh, and it's spinning. Oh, and we're spinning. I forgot about spinning. It's actively moving, right? Or... Right? Oh my god, am I crazy? No, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. Okay. Okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, worms. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh, and we're spinning, Ryland Grace. Real. Real and true. It's, okay, Axelot, I was just gonna say, like, the reason I was like, no, it's definitely moving is because it is making me motion sick. You were telling her about a film to watch when she's here. Have you heard of Constipation? We need to see it. Oh my god. It hasn't come out yet. Shocking that she hasn't texted you back, Lemon. That was a top tier dad joke, though. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Yeah, get him. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan on to just come here and hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, move. Can't fucking see. Natsuki you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room, I think that says. Girl, move. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Yeah. Nah, telling bad dad jokes is like, it's part of the job. It's part of the gig, man. Only took 14 years. See, I used to annoy my dad with the dad jokes, and he would be like, but he would just pretend to be outraged about it, which was fun. Human Monica standing next to Titan Yuri and Natsuki. Real. Natsuki okay, yeah. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Worms. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? No, I'm not special, man. Like, let's have everyone be comfortable. How about that? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Perhaps you might want to actually read something, you fucking loser. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. My boobs are quite serious, thank you very much. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. We did get the loot. I want to try and be part of this club. Now that you're in the reading club, can you fucking read? Like it matters, y'all need me. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't think it's an accident. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. It is crazy the way this slight tilting is actually making me motion sick. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect- thank God. We're back to normal. I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Oh God. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. What, you just had a chocolate bar and it tasted like sushi? You know what, actually? I feel like stuff like that- okay, guys. The moving on the screen fucked me up so bad that I just looked at chat and thought it was coming at me. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, I've definitely had foods that- this stupid way to say it. Foods that shouldn't taste like other foods, but they do. But you know what I mean? Like a chocolate bar tasting like sushi. A lot of things taste like barbecue to me. Or like salami. I don't know. Next time I find an example, I'll tell you guys. The chat is not coming closer. You're not coming out of the screen. I'm normal and fine. I'll drink some tea about it. Tater tots tasted like fish to you? That's fair, actually. One time, Big Mug, thank you. One time I made hash browns for my ex, and he was like, I'm so sorry, I can't eat these. They taste like a barn. And like, me and my mom were eating them. We were like, it's fine. They're literally fine. We make these all the time. He's like, I know, and I've eaten them before, but for some reason, right now, they smell and taste like a barn. Maybe he was pregnant, I don't know. But certain things. Yes, I remember you saying, Axolotl, the ketchup tasted like blood, and we were all kind of shook. But, you know. I guess maybe that isn't fair, but to me it makes sense. It happens. Sometimes tater tots taste like fish. What do I know? I had a vape cartridge once, it was supposed to be guava, and I learned that guava to me tastes like chicken noodle soup in a can. With the flat noodles. The Campbell's. So a chocolate bar can taste like sushi. I guess. That's what guava tastes like to me, okay? I don't know. I'm fine. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I think she would love to talk to you. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. Oh no, she didn't say that. Can you imagine? Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Lies. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Did you just have 2 copies of it? Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? I don't like when MC and I align. I don't like having the same thought. Oh yes, I've had the... If cardboard is a seasoning, it's these things! Oh god. I've had ready-to-eat sausage rolls before, but like... Wait, have I? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know, they're not all created equal. Some of them are really bad. Right! Omni, it all makes sense. You're so right. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. Girl, books are expensive. What do you mean you just happened to buy 2 of them, bro? Huh? Wouldn't the world be better off if we took nonsense more seriously? Yes. Yes. I have to read that every time. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. What do you mean? I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Maybe it was buy one, get one free? Yeah, that's true. Could be true. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Yeah, once I learn to read. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Hi, Bill! Hi, baby Bill! Oh, you're just passing through? You're just here for travel? Okay, are we gonna do a jump? Are we gonna do a jump and kick over my mic? No? Okay, good jump. Good boy. Yeah, he was trying to get to the window that's behind my desk. So. Ball! My boy, Ball. There goes Ball. He's in the window. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. No, I guess I haven't done that. Am I supposed to be doing that? I just lend them my copy. Or like, tell them to go get it from the library. Because we should be using our local libraries. I love my local library. I borrow many books from them. And it's right there. But yeah, no, I usually lend them my copy, if I have one. I guess now that I use my local library a lot more, but I guess, yeah. People should buy me more books. What the hell? I'll read your favorite books. Give me one. Speaking of which, I really need to get a copy of Project Hail Mary. It's kind of hard to get one right now because everyone else is obsessed with it as well, but I really want a hard copy of it. Anyway. I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Have you sent me sunshine? What? Sev, what? You should go into a library. I'm telling you, Omni, it's a great place. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Oh, sunshine. Okay, yes. Send it to me, Sev, and I will read it. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Awesome. That's great. It's a Stephanie Meyer book? What book? I need to know. Is it The Host? I don't know any other Stephanie Meyer books beside Twilight and The Host. But The Host was my favorite book as a kid. So, it's The Host? Yeah! Yes. Amazing. Amazing. That was one of my favorite books as like a teen. I'm really pleased to hear that. So don't worry, I own a copy. I already got it. Maybe I should reread that this year, just for fun. I did have fun with it. Sometimes it's nice to just reread old favorites, even if like some of them don't hold up, but whatever. Oh, that's actually a great point, lady. When I was like 14, I definitely wasn't parsing it that way. I don't know how old I was actually, but that's a great point. It would be fun to reread it that way. Okay, you know what? All right. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... yeah. Monica is fucking pansexual 1000. So true. So I support it. Yeah. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. You know what? This book sounds interesting. Let's go. But anyway, I'm really into it. That's actually so true. That's so true, because anyone can be playing MC. And she knows. She knows it's us. She's not here for MC. Holy shit. Yeah, great point. Monica is pansexual 1000. You're fucking right. Eldritch pansexual icon. Yep. Why did Yuri call it relatable? Yuri, do you have something to tell me? The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Oh yeah? Sure. That's kind of dark, isn't it? I know, she literally tells me. I wasn't thinking, okay? I know Monica tells me. That's how I put it together. Oh god. Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. She did tell you she likes reading horror books. So, I don't think it's like that much of left field, but... Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Worms? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She literally just told you. MC can't fucking read. Oh my god, I love that little dancing cat. That's a really good little dancing cat, thank you. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. That's like kind of just the way it goes, man. That was what I was like when I was in early high school. It's just that this kind of story... It's La Creatura? I have seen this alien cat before, so thank you. As long as you turn it into an anime. Dude, I bet he loves Akira. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Right. Okay. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not again. Yeah, an anime would be good. For sure. Okay. Awesome. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize for going Lovecraftian mode. I haven't lost interest or anything. On how to pronounce creature? Creatura? La creatura. I got it. Didn't I? Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Creatura? No Creatura? Okay. Creatura? Creatura? How do you all know the pronunciation? Who's saying this out loud? Damn. Oh, she's extremely neurodivergent. Let's be so for real. I see her. I get her. I do understand. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. It's Spanish. Cut the cameras. I didn't know I was supposed to be reading it with a Spanish accent, okay? I thought it was just like the stupid meme thing people were calling it. Fuck. Spanish isn't real. Sorry, Omni. Oh, God. Okay. Anyway. Nobody saw that. Or heard that several times. Phil, help me out here, buddy. I have seen the Spain isn't real Tumblr post, I will say. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. Okay, it's close to Spanish. Got it. Got it. Okay. He can help, he can mute me, that's so true, and then I can't mispronounce anything else, because you can't hear me. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. The moon, birds, Spain, no, nothing is real. All of those are fake. It's all a psyop. Don't believe it. It's the Illuminati. It's a literature club after all. Jay's hair is definitely not real. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Aaron... What? Omni? Sorry, what does that mean? I don't want to read it out loud in case. Whatever that means. Oh god, okay. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm a very wormy worm? That is true. I am a very wormy worm. Ah, very, muy. I got that one. What are you saying? Oh, worm in Spanish is gusano? Good to know. I should not be pronouncing any more Spanish words out loud on stream. Let me just get the book. Close pronunciation. I'll take it. I'll take close. You made a cat tree? You made a cat tree? That's awesome. What did you make a cat tree out of? I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. I don't think you should make cat trees out of cats. This might be why your cat's not on it. No, I did once crochet a small couch for my cats. And they didn't use it for about 2 years. And then they finally started using it. And then I pissed Booba off. And he peed on it. So I threw it out. And that was my story. It was really sad. Anyway, I hope your cat doesn't do that to your cat tree. Oh god. Sometimes it takes a while to get used to a thing. Hopefully not 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, they use the... He is a bit of an asshole. We love him. But he's kind of a dick. To be fair, he can't speak English, so when he's displeased, he just has to pee on stuff. She's rage baiting you! Classic cat activity. Yeah, they do be doing that. Hi, Booba, I'm talking about you. Oh, are we gonna go fight Bill, or are we gonna kiss? Kissing! Oh, no fighting? Only kissing? Oh, okay, now they're fighting. For fuck you guys! Okay, bye. God damn it. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. They were kissing! Not piss. Thank God, because they were on my bed. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. Booba is a piss boy. That's extremely real. That is true. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Just sorry. Oh. Booba dinner? Yeah. There he is. I don't know if you guys can see him. Yeah, you saw him come in. Okay. She is not productive at all. Bad at reading, even. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of... Never mind. Okay. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? You see the booba butt? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own coffee. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm's in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Google... Oh, a bug. Inca turn. We can all look at this beautiful photo of Yuri while I Google that. Inca turn? Oh, that is not a bug, that's a bird. He has a mustache! Oh, he's really good. He has a mustache. A really silly one, too. There was a guy that used to work at Tim Hortons that had a silly mustache just like this. Which is so fancy. He had to wear a little hairnet over his fancy little mustache, though. Not a bug. I don't know what a turn is. But, yeah. No, Monica really does make Yuri a real freak. But, you know, that's fine. That does make the mustache better, that's true. He also would always say it chalky milk at his place of work. He'd be like, oh, do you want a chalky milk? Which coming from a man with a mustache like this is just honestly a wild and amazing experience. But yeah, okay, I've learned. Terns are a type of bird. Good to know. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Oh my god. Did he have a deep voice? It was like medium. It wasn't like so deep where you're like, whoa. But it was like medium, I would say. They're related to gulls? Oh my god, yeah, okay, it was giving seaside bird. Makes sense. I'm learning a lot about birds today. Thank you guys. It's actually kind of distracting me. I'm shocked. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer.
You're just learning how to fucking read, right? God, take all the time you need. Hi, Kaiser, welcome! Or Gunther? Should I call you Gunther? You earned a bird pic! Yeah. Love it. Oh, bird camera, so fun. I want to see all the birds here. I really want to put a bird feeder out on our balcony, but then I'm like, they're gonna poop on my balcony, and I'm gonna have to clean it. Birds can be pretty fly. I'm crying. Oh my god. Ugh. I don't mind being patient. Okay, yeah, right. She's telling us we can't fucking read.
It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Would I rather eat a bird or a bird-shaped fish? I gotta be honest. Thank you, Big Mug. I eat birds because I eat chicken. And I really like chicken. Oh, shrimp check. Thank you. Everybody check them shrimp. Straighten up. Good. Whew. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it of my own volition. Sevmom birded you? That's amazing, Jay. I love that. Both shoulders cracked? That was a good shrimp check. Your shrimp really checked that. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Wow. I also eat turkey, that's true. Oh, and I've had duck, it's really good. I've never had quail or pheasant though. But duck is good. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all.
Rock of Ages. This is one of the ones I think you've mentioned before, and I'd have to look it up again, but maybe. Pheasant is overrated? Gamey? I don't love gamey. No, thank you.
Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses everything she says and all that. MC, dude, what the hell?
That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else? To be fair, Lemon, people also love lamb, and I just really don't. I've tried, but I just really don't. So I get it. Certain things are a no.
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling all right?
Huh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. Your joke?
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Favorite type of noodles? Oh, that's hard. Because, like, are we counting, like, are we talking pasta shapes? Or do you mean, like Asian-style noodles? Because, like, pasta shapes, farfalle or fusilli, I think, are my favorite. The, like, spinny one or the bow ties. Those are definitely my favorite, too. Those are the ones I'm always buying. They're really good. Of the regular ones, like the regular shapes. The bow ties are really good. Rotini, pretty much very similar to fusilli. Like, I'll take either one. They're both good. Correct pasta shape. Yeah. I know. I don't like lamb. Everyone loves it. And I've tried it a million times, but I don't know. For some reason, there's something to it that I don't like. I don't know. But... Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri's literally breathtaking. So true. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Worms? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Oh, okay, I love the colored pastas with the veggies in them or whatever. I just like the colors. It's fun. Lamb does taste a bit stringy to me. I do agree. But you've never tried what, Jay? So you don't know anything. We don't know anything. MC doesn't know a single thing. He just had a lobotomy last week. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Lamb tastes like chicken mixed with plastic. That's so funny. Oh, you've never had lamb. There's something in it. I don't know. There's like a little something that I gets me in the wrong way. I don't know. Ooh, hand-torn belt noodles from a local spot? That does sound good. I hate when a good local spot shuts down. We used to have a really good crepe place in town, and they shut down, and I think about it all the time. MC, yeah, MC is the, like, #1 Redditor. He's terminal, I fear, unfortunately. Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Noodle nest! Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Omni, I'm screaming. Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Damn. I stand up. You don't think he's the King Redditor? He's just lurking? That's fair, actually. He does give lurk. I make a mental note of where I've left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Gee. I wonder. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Worms, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Fair, because we only wrote 20 words on a piece of paper, so... What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? Well, we didn't, so... I'm not a writer! Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? You didn't pick words I liked, so you should just leave. So true. So true. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Damn, sass. Painful to think about? Holy shit! Damn. Fine. Well, sorry. Yeah, someone needs to tell MC off. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Well, that bad, eh? Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. Horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. I love this fucking poem. So good. I don't know. I think about it a lot. It's really just excellent. You're right. I think someone should push MC off a cliff. Yeah. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of writing poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! MC should have died instead of everyone. Every time. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Right.
I'm glad you learned something.
I love her. I love her. She's great. Team Cottagecore Lesbian Polycule. Sign me up. I'm here for this. Yes.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. No, it would go right over MC's head. Come on, he doesn't love a good pun. He's a loser. The rest of us, though, we love a good pun. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah, Jay. I feel like that checks out. That checks out. Who should I show my poem to next? Meanwhile, Yuri kind of pisses me off. Hi, Worms. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I don't think we're supposed to like any of them, like, a whole lot. Just because, like, I don't know, they're all such strong personalities. That's my guess. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Urinators. Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense. Urinators. It checks out. Yeah. I have heard there's a lot of people that like Yuri a lot. It's interesting to me. But maybe I see too much of my younger self in her. Back when I was on DeviantArt all the time. And was so deep, guys. Who knows? Until she gets really crazy. Okay, I draw the line. Black-throated bush tit? I read butt shit at first. Bush tit. Show me. He's really cute and round. Oh, I like him a lot. I like him a lot. He's really good. Tufted tit mice? That's so silly. That's silly. Who's naming birds, man? Like, they'll just call them anything. God. Axolotl, so true. We're only supposed to like Monica, and it's working. It's going great. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I can excuse spending years on DeviantArt, but I draw the line at going full Yuri. Ain't that the truth? That is real and true. Don't worry, Worms. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Check what? I'm checking what? What? Huh? Oh! Jay's tried to look up black-throated bush tit and is getting incorrect images that are all blocked. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Worms. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Oh, is that good? It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Dude. It's 20 words on a page. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. So true. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. This is so backhanded. The way... Oh, expertly backhanded, girl. Like earlier. God. Monica shit-talking her friends as your Roman Empire. Real. Like, holy shit. Wow. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. So yes, really.
Huh? Already?
Oh yeah, in real life, backhanded, I can't do it. If you're gonna be a bitch, own it. Own it. And then I can at least respect it. You know? But the backhanded, in real life, I can't. No. I see you. I see right through you. But yeah, like I've known people who just like, you're a bitch and you get what you get. And it's like, fair enough. You know what? I read the tin. I knew it was on the label. There we go. But yeah, I can't with people who pretend to be nice. I see you. That's real. That is the only way that, hey, the user base on Tumblr is still there. It's just different. It's just older and smaller. But it's still there. The people are there. Exactly, yeah, Axolotl. They can be really interesting in fiction, for sure. But no, in real life,
I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed.
All right. Thanks, Monica.
The source is that I met Sev and Jay and B, who's not here right now, but my other mod, on Tumblr. Years ago, like 4 years ago, but still, they're there.
I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Yes, we've convinced one. There are people on Tumblr. There's like at least 7 people there. At least. I see. Well, let's read it then. Don't tell the advertisers, though. If the advertisers ask, there's no one there. It's a ghost town. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance around at my I can't read. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. Meep. But my blurred eyes can no longer... Burned! Oh my god, I can't read! But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. Shrimp check! Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Axolotl, that's a great fact. So true. My god. My first Tumblr account I made in 2011. That's crazy. But yeah, there are only 2 places pigeons can be found. Inside London and outside London. Guys, no, the infernal nose itch. Can't argue with that. Okay. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Cool. I hate the infernal nose itch! The second time around, yeah, like, they definitely make more sense the second time around. Because, yeah, the girls are simply poems on flat sheets of paper. She can see me. I'm out here. Girl, you can just be normal about it, though. Why don't we just talk about it normal style? How about that? I feel like if you were just like, hey, I'm the only self-aware one, you'd probably get everyone else. But it's fine. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Yeah, no, that's real. She is extremely desperate. It's very much. No, exactly. Yeah, when you're trying to piece it together at first, like, it's really hard to, like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but looking back, you're like, oh, which is the mark of a good replayable story. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is... Big Mug, thank you! If I could bring one character from fiction to real life, who would it be? Fuck, that's really hard. Tell me why my brain first went to Hannibal. That is not the answer. That's... No. Not Hannibal. Just definitely not Hannibal. Like pretty much anyone else. Yeah, other than him. I don't think I can fix Hannibal. I think Hannibal would ruin me. I think that's what he does. But no, I'm not bringing Hannibal back. Where was he? I'm not bringing Hannibal into the real world, okay? God, yeah, that's the same thing. For sure, it's fine. What other characters are there? Connor would be good. It would be cool to have an android buddy, you know? Connor Detroit, of course. Crowley, yeah. Rylan Grace. I couldn't bring Crowley into the real world without Aziraphale, though. That would be, like, terrible, terrible cruelty. Animal cruelty. We can't do that to him. So... Hikaru? Yeah, the wrong Hikaru. I think you would definitely be bringing horrible eldritch monsters and doom if you brought Hikaru to the world, but that's neither here nor there, probably. Superman? He does seem cool. You know, Superman seems cool. He seems like a good guy, so why not? You know? I can't think of Rylan Grace is good, but I feel like we just have to launch him into space again, which, like, are there only Eldritch monsters but no Eldritch Red Bulls? But, took me a second to get that one. Great question. Are there any Eldritch rock stars? Who knows? Golden star for you! Yeah, hell yeah. From our resident, pun lord. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Bring Raymond's tits into this world? Man, what would he do without the beasts? What the hell am I trying to say? The ghosts, the spirits, the demons? The demons. That's it, the demons. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? You think they would come with him? They're attracted to his tits. That's true. Let's not invite Raymond. I don't want to work at the mortuary when it's like that. I'm good. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. His milkshake brings all the wrong girls to the yard. Yeah. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Gee, I wonder. Okay, Yuri. One of your poems get influenced by an EpiPen. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Yeah, how dare you tell me my poem's exceptional? Weirdo. Damn. Extremely true, Axolotl. I fucking love that sound.
He's gonna hate me.
Again, can we read her mind? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have?
This?
Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. It's okay to just be wrong. It's okay to just be like, oh wow, really? Cool. What? Apparently that's all it takes to write a poem, Kaiser. My next poetry book is gonna come out real soon, because it's this shit easy. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
She just said it seemed like I'd written 1,000,000 billion poems before. What do you mean?
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Dictionary Roulette! Perfect title. 10 out of 10, no notes.
In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering's completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Mitsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Girl, shut up. Biased? How? Oh, damn. Axolotl, those are two terrible choices. I get really bad hangovers, but also, I like having my money. So that's tough.
Well, never mind.
Yeah, what's buckshot roulette?
I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? So true, Kaiser. I just gotta win. Duh. That's all I gotta do. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh yes. You're making bets on probability and then shotgunning yourselves? It's a single player game too? Oh, okay. 20 beers a day is wild. I had a roommate at one point that was doing that. And she was like shorter than me. I don't know how she was doing it. I hope she's doing well now, but she was not doing well then. Anyway, I would be face down in the dirt way before 20 beers.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Oh, struggling with a tough foe? Remember, just keep your health above 0 while lowering the enemy's health to 0. Works every time! God, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Shit.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Worms.
Stupid. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Oh my god, did you actually go for a deathless run in Dark Souls 2? Holy shit. Because that's nuts. I have beat Dark Souls, but like, I certainly didn't do it deathlessly. Did a lot of death.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
I too despise myself, and holy crap, that's so real. Like, damn. Jesus. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Okay, so you're like an expert in Dark Souls 2, which is interesting because that's the one most people like the least. Is that your favorite one? I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it.
Big mug, thank you! I'm gonna say that Dark Souls 1 is actually my favorite. Maybe it's because it's the first one I played, but I really liked it. Also, I played the remaster, so I wasn't playing, like, the old version. But I really liked Dark Souls 1, and I really liked Elden Ring. That was also very fun. But I like a big open world, take forever to beat it. I'm currently, I want to say like 2/3 of the way through my second playthrough of Elden Ring. But anyway, okay. Your only criticism? Bed of Chaos. Okay. Yeah. Shockingly enough, Blighttown is my least favorite. Anyway, I love Dark Souls. I thought I was gonna hate them and I was really scared to play them for a long time, and then I played them and I was actually able to do it, and I was like, these are my favorite kind of games. Whenever I play other games with combat, I'm like, I wish this was Dark Souls. Or at least a Souls-like.
But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Worms.
Do your best for you, girl. Me too. Hi, Bill. Hello, Bill. Fucking, yeah. Blighttown is... FPS Town is real. Blighttown is a fucking worst. Oh, the music. Oh, wow. Return of the Filson. And, yes, Omni. I'm shocked that you've suggested Roblox. The music is different. Poster? Well... Holy shit, I never noticed that. Is that in the original one? Sayori's back. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh, that's Bill clicking. I glance around the room. I guess that's everyone. Are you having fun clicking? That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Go on, Bill. Hit the next one. No, you gotta hit the next one. I thought you were clicking. He's opening my windows. No. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I'm crying. Oh, there's a 1 out of 6 chance every time the club room loads? That's crazy. Thanks for pointing it out, because I never noticed. This is the literature club after all. Once again, this is still him. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. This is so funny. Why is he doing this? I wish you could see him. Yes. You're very sweet. Do you want to click the next one? He's just rubbing all over the mic. Oh what doing? Oh, I put my hand on the mouse and he came and nudged my hand. He's like, no. Okay, let me use the mouse. Let me use the mouse. Can I use the mouse? Hey. He's so silly. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. He is perfect. Thank you. He's beautiful. Booba's around here somewhere, but he's not up here. He's my black cat. Hi. Hello. Across the room, Monica's writing something in her notebook. Yeah, he loves to mute me because the mute button is right on top of my mic and he rubs all over the mic. The stupid SCP game gave you a lobotomy? Okay. Okay. Crash out done. Love it. Love it. I do love SCPs. Okay, he's gone. He's left me. Yeah. He doesn't, oh, he's not stepping on the mute button. He's, oh, I can't fully show you, but the mic, like the mute button's directly on top of it. So he just rubs his face on that and mutes me. It's a great design, really, for if you have cats. Yeah. I do like SCPs. I just think they're really interesting. I don't know. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Yeah, I didn't think about what the mute button on top would do to me. Oh, okay, yeah. Send it in the Discord, Omni. And I have to go and buy spices after this, and I'm gonna walk to the store, so I will check out the Discord. Yeah.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, she can't hear you all the way down there, Natsuki.
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
In the either shows and movies or the videos, short and long.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Holy shit, is that red mist?
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant
she did not know that.
The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Not really how it works, but yeah.
Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Worms did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. You haven't been alive for that long. So like, you can't spend that long to establish your writing style and think it's never gonna change ever in your whole life.
Which I haven't yet. And Worms liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested,
Can't read,
in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Huh? That's not what I...
Oh, I don't know, Sev. Yeah, I'm not the guy. That's true, Jay. I miss being young when I knew everything. Now, unfortunately, I know that I know nothing. So, not great.
You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Worms appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ugh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Worms started showing up.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Oh god.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
Oh god.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself?
I mean,
what the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Worms hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly,
Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Worms, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
You're both making yourselves look bad. Natsuki! Monica! Great. Thanks, Monica. Monica, okay, great. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah, MC is not worth any of this shit. So, yeah. When was the last time they did an update for DDLC? No, Natsuki November? Oh my god, I'm crying. Yeah, now I'm like, Monica, help! The girls are going wild! Hey, Worms, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 2021 was when Plus came out. Okay. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a bit more assertive sometimes. Well, yeah. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. Holy shit, 2017 was almost 10 years ago? Don't say that. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Crying, she quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Yeah, 2017 was 9 years ago. 9 and 10 are really different, so it's fine. Or did. Worms, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so... The girls are fighting! Please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Worms. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I did know there was a 6-7 hand movement. I did know it. I'm hip with the kids. Or whatever. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I really... Okay. And that's a great place to call it for today, guys, I think. Jesus. Wow. That's true. Could be the word no in German. Well, that was great, guys. This is going really well. I'm sure everyone's gonna be fine and we're gonna have no problems. But I think we're gonna call the stream here. I need to go get some spices because I realized I used the last of so many of my spices yesterday, making my tilapia. Anyway, but yeah, if you wanna stick around and see more Doki Doki Literature Club, that's every Monday at 5 p.m. ET. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, follow me. You know what to do. But if you want to see Deltarune, no, not Deltarune. It's Undertale. It's Undertale. Wednesday at 5 p.m. ET. We're gonna be starting Undertale Genocide Route. Yay! Sweating. And it's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna do great. Undertale Murder. Yippee! Woo! Oh, I'm scared. No, it's gonna be really awesome. Yeah, no, I am excited. And then Thursday, we're continuing our playthrough of Detroit Become Human at 5 p.m. ET as well. Murder Tale. I did mean Murder Tale. So we're gonna be doing Murder Tale on Wednesday. Finally, after talking about it for so long, I had to play all of Deltarune before I got to Murder Tale. But thank you for following, Kaiser. We're gonna do it. You guys are gonna have to wish me luck and have patience because I feel like it's gonna be hard. No, I got through it. I got through everything in Deltarune so I can get through Murder Tale. Right? It's gonna be great. But yes, I will hopefully see you guys there. If not this Wednesday, next Monday, whenever you feel like coming and hanging out. It is always more fun to play with you guys than it is to just play all by myself. So I appreciate you guys taking your time and hanging out with me. So I love you guys, and I will see you. Wait, hold on a second. Can my Windows key work? I can't play the music. There we go. Okay. I will see you soon. Bye.